I hit the wrong button. I hope. Hey, Cruising Girl, how you doing? I hope y'all are still here. I accidentally hit the stop stream button. Oops. Here we go.
Nozzle heats up and the plastic it flows. A creation takes form as the live stream goes. Heart of a maker with a tech savvy show. Designs in the making, see the hotbed aglow. It's Shenanigans 3D on the digital stage. With each layer printed, he's the maker. The mage. Let's start the show. Layer by layer, we watch it grow. A twitch in time with shenanigans flow. Chaos reigns with a fiery glow. We're live. We crash. Now watch closely as the filament spins. A wild ride where the line between fails and wins. Accidental art when the plastic rebels. Shenanigans 3D, he's breaking all the levels on the edge of tech. Where the sparks may fly in the streamer's den. There's no limit to the sky. Every stream's a gamble, roll the fiery dice. Pushing limits, bending rules, not one to think twice. Heartbeat pulses with each bridge he creates. While the chat's wild wonder in suspense they wait. Rising with the flames in the shenanigans game. Printing out the future, no two prints the same.
What is up, everybody? Welcome in. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I always catch myself doing that for some reason. This time I actually did it. How's everybody doing this fine Sunday? Let's see if my headphones. I haven't. This is the first I sat down at my desk. Yeah, I shaved. I shaved last weekend. Yeah, I was the same way in my last stream. What, Tuesday, I think it was. What's my last stream? Tuesday, I think, right? Anyway. Okay, so we're paired. I need to, what do I need to do? I need to swap this over. Where did that pair to? Oh, I bet you paired to my phone. No. Let's get the music started anyway. Oh no, we can't start music. How are you doing today? Tuesdays, your parents? Yeah, you're in my stream. You said you're at your parents. Yeah. I have this thing where I want to grow a full beard, like a nice long beard, right? But then it gets to like that long, like an inch or so long, then it starts to annoy me. So then I just take it off. I don't ever clean shave. I haven't clean shaved in years. Well, I think I did maybe last year. I don't know. I just run the little razor thingy, the electric razor. Oh! Yes. I posted a thing on if I need to have an ankle replacement. Oh, no. Why is it saying you're... who knows what's looking yesterday. Nothing is connected. I think that's just connected to my truck. So I am having issues. I'm having issues today. Did you see my post? I posted like over a bunch of different medias. Oh, yes, cool. We are connected now. So now I can switch this over so I can hear what's going on in my noggin up here. There we go. And that way we're not double feeding the music. That's working. Cool. There we go. My last stream, I noticed my music was not loud. I do watch my streams just to double check everything's all okay. So, can you hear the music and is it overpowering? I bumped it up a little bit, so we should be good. You have to either make or buy George another heater. Really? What is it just one's just not enough, or did he get a little rambunctious and destroy it? No, I do not want to do any kind of creative versions of the song. I just want it to play. How satisfied am I with it? I don't know. I don't know how satisfied I am with this because it just started playing. You starting pop-ups on this platform starting to get really bad. Okay, I think we are good to go. I am 3 followers away from 600. It's just junk quality. The music is very background. Well, it's supposed to be in the background. As long as you can hear it and it's not overpowering. That's what I want. Because I know sometimes when I switch things around, do things like that, it's my levels get all wonky. So we'll bump this up to 29, negative 29. That should be a perfect level. Maybe bring it down one. How's that? 30. That's that 30. That's about right where it was before the start desk. Ash Prince, how you doing, my friend? But there, we're at 30.5. Thank you. So I know when I'm on this site, I can run 34.5. I'm doing good. How are you doing today? JD, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? So, I'm getting the itch again. I've been thinking about this the past few days. Yeah, Paul, I apologize for not streaming as that much this week. Life just went full throttle on me. I meant to stream yesterday. I got home about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I was just working like crazy stuff, and then the ads blow you away. You're doing good. Good. Early streams keep you asleep. Yeah, I'm a little early today. Normally it's 5 o'clock, 5:30. I jumped on a little bit early just to, to pay y'all full or pay back for not streaming much this week. Life just went full throttle on me. So this week was really crazy. Around Thanksgiving is when everything starts slowing down business wise, but it's been full throttle. So. You go online sometimes like 7 a.m. How do I go online at 7 a.m. for you? You're 3 hours, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be 10 o'clock in the morning. I can't remember last time I streamed at 10 o'clock in the morning. I do stream at like 12. That's when I usually start. But anyway, yeah, so I'm getting the itch again. I'm getting the itch. I've been keeping busy. I've been getting home yesterday I was going to say. I got home at like 3 or 4 o'clock. I was like, all right, I'll take a 2-hour nap. Then I'll stream for like 2 hours. Then I'll sleep and go to Pittsburgh, right? Get this. This is rare for me. I went to bed. It was 3:30 when I went to bed. I went to bed at 3:30 yesterday afternoon. I woke up at 11 o'clock at night. And I was like, oh, no. And I went and made myself these little pot pies I had. And I went back to bed for about another 4 hours. Then I drove off to Pittsburgh. Crazy, right? So I got a bunch of sleep. Like, real life takes precedence over streaming. Yeah. A lot in my streams when I stream, like, everything in my life is full throttle. It's just for some reason there's no in between. The only in between I have is right here when I'm sitting here sharing this with y'all. That's my calmness. That's when my calm level is. It's the only time it's the only. Constantly working and all this other stuff, and then when I actually have a break to sit down and relax, that's when I stream. So once I turn the stream off, back to full throttle again. So I love it because I love being able to sit down, relax, and share it all with y'all. So this is my nice and peaceful time, right? This is my me time. But I have been working on the new studio a little bit. It's all cleared out. I got to rip the carpet out of it. There is carpet in there. It's the only room left in the house that has carpet. So I got to rip all the carpet out. Once all the carpet's out, then I'll be ready to start painting the room. And when I get the carpet out, when I paint, I'm gonna pull a camera in there. So you're all gonna be in there with me when I'm remodeling the room. We got to paint it. We're gonna paint it the same color as this room. We got to do all the countertops. I'm just going to do what you see over here. I was going to put a whole cabinet system whole way around it, but I started pricing that stuff, and I can't afford that. So I'm just going to do this here, basically what I have in the back, but it's going to be a big giant L shape, and then one right behind the desk. So yeah, you guys are all going to experience me building. Fun stuff. So yeah, definitely looking forward to getting that done and having some room so we can finish our projects. That's one of the reasons why I haven't finished my big projects, is because I don't have room. I don't have any room to work on this stuff. So it's cool because I have a bunch of projects already lined up, stuff already printed for it. So once we get everything moved into that bigger room, and I actually have workbenches and workplaces, and the camera's up, then we can because there's really nothing. I'm not really buying anything for it, just lumber to do the shelving and stuff, and the paint. Do I have enough paint for that room for this? No, probably not. But yeah, there's nothing really I need to really purchase for it except for lumber. All the lighting, cameras, and everything, and all that stuff is just getting moved over. Mighty Bean, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome in. So yeah, we get that done, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome because I'm gonna get back to my YouTube content. Those who don't know, I started my journey on YouTube. And I set myself a goal to get monetized, right? I was like, I'm gonna reach 1,000 followers, and yeah, keep going. I reached 1,000 followers, I got monetized, and I switched everything to Twitch. So yeah, it was one of those things like I set my goal to get that, and I achieved it, and I'm like, all right, I'm done. But no, we're gonna go beyond. We're gonna start doing long format builds. All that stuff is all going to be on YouTube. So I'm going to really concentrate on my YouTube stuff this year, or 2025. 2025 is going to be a whole complete revamp of my whole system. We're still going to be doing all that crazy kind of nonsense stuff, the shenanigans stuff, but we're going to be adding more to it. So yeah, one of the things this year is actually as I was washing up, taking a shower and all that stuff, I was thinking about this. I've been thinking about it's like. I'm getting a table, and I'm pretty sure Builderbot and I are going to be going in together. We spoke about it, having a table at 3D Printopia for 2025. And I've been thinking, it's like, what can I do to bring the 3D Printopia to show off? I mean, we can 3D print some model rocket engines and stuff like that, and some little crazy things, right? But what can I actually have physical that's going to be like, whoa, this was all made at home by some random person. And I got it. I thought about this. The other day, and I've been getting the itch again. Of building a quadcopter. But, like this one I have down here. That's not my desk. There it is. This is my quadcopter. I built this. This is probably 5 years ago now, I would say. Yeah, I'd say this is probably 5 years ago. I built this when I wasn't working, when I had that surgery. That was, the surgery was like 5 years ago, and my God, it's like time just goes by so freaking fast. I know I was reading about that. Oh, the Cruiser Girl. So there's more to that, all right? That has me worried because one of the things I'm saving up for two big things. One of them is a mill. We already have a mill, but I mean, either the Milo or the Rat Rig, one of their mills. I want one of their mills, and that's like an easy grand for one of them. So I'm saving up, putting a little bit of money off the side here for those. But I also want to get myself a DJI Pocket Cam, Mini Cam 3, whatever it is this small little thing, right? And that thing's like $600 freaking dollars. So, you know, I can't just, I don't have the, I don't have that kind of a cash flow where you're like, hey, let's get this today, right? It's like, no, that's not gonna work. So I gotta save up for that, but I want that for I want to get it so when I do I'm going to be doing a bunch of events on 2025. I'm already getting things all lined up for it, hotels and all that other stuff. I just need to get the dates down. But when we do the IRLs with my son, like we go around here in the spring and summer, I want, instead of taking that big camera of mine, I just want to have that little DJI Pocket Cam, that little mini pocket cam that has a little stabilizer on it and gimbal and you know, things like that, right? But that whole thing that they're trying to do is going to eliminate owning that as well. So that whole DJI thing, is it DJI or DJI? DJI. Yeah. That whole thing that you post up in Discord, that ban includes all their camera stuff. All their camera, it includes the entire line, their entire line of everything, their entire product line. So it's not just the quadcopters or the drones people call them. It is everything that is branded underneath that name. Their little cameras, their little stabilizers, their microphones, everything. So, yeah. All right, so what do we got down here? Well, this is my cinematic quadcopter. This was built, I'm going to say 5 years ago, 4 to 5 years ago, at least 4, maybe 5. This had, at the time, it had all the top components you can get. It's fully autonomous. You can fly it manual. Exactly, Cruise and Grill. I would love to have my hands on that Mini 3. But yeah, it's definitely out of our price range, right? Yeah, it's way out of a price range, so that's something I have to like save up for. Maybe donate some plasma for it or something. It's a little pricey for that little thing. But yeah, anyway, so this thing is a blast to fly. This thing rips. You put a 6S battery on this thing, it can handle up to a 6S. You put a 6S battery on this thing, it just rips. It sounds like a mad, angry hornet when it's running. I usually run it with an S3 or a 3S. Why am I saying it backwards? I usually run a 3S on it. I have run a 3S with a 2200 milliamp pack, and I can get about 20-25 minutes of flight with it if I'm just kind of cruising along. With a 6S on here, I get about like 5 minutes of flight. I do have a thing that I 3D printed for this up here to hold the. I ran a run cam, but I lost it. It broke on a crash. But yeah, this thing is fun to rip around. It is fully autonomous. I can program it, send it off, and it will fly a mission. Or I can have it just loft around, whatever I want to do. Full GPS. This was cool. It's about a mid range, so I can get it probably about maybe, I think the furthest I've had this is at like a 1.5 miles out before I started getting a weak signal. Even when it did lose signal, it would automatically come back and return to me. But yeah, so this was all state of the art at the time. And what I've been reading about lately, oh my God, the stuff you can do now, that's awesome. So I'm getting the itch to make another one of these. I was going to build another one of these, another quadcopter, right? You want to build a drone this winter? Yeah, well this, I guess, is called a drone, right? It has LiDAR on it, so I did install and code LiDAR on it. At the time, LiDAR was supported, but you had to do it yourself. It wasn't part of the programming. You had to do it all yourself. But right there, that's my LiDAR. So it does hug about 3 feet off the ground. It will hug the ground when you're flying it. It will hug the terrain. It's pretty cool. It's great for landing. I have LEDs here in the back. These are lit up red. They also flash certain colors to give me signals of my battery life and everything else if I'm not viewing it. I do have red LEDs here on the side, and wait, one's red, one's green, and then the other one's blink white. This here is a 5-watt LED, and it's all out of focus. This is a 5-watt LED. It has 2 modes. One, it does flash, right? So it blinks like every 30 seconds or something like that, or I don't know, maybe every 20 seconds, whatever. It flashes. You can see this pretty far away. And when I go to land, I can switch it to just constant on, so when I'm landing. I used to have a camera up here. There used to be a camera up here for pointing downwards, for when I'm like going over and landing and stuff like that I can watch, but I took it off. I ended up using it for something else. I didn't really use it that much. And I have an LED display right here. It gives me stats and all my satellite stats and everything else. And then it tells me what my wattage I'm putting out on my transmitter is for the FPV. That is a 5-watt transmitter inside there, so I had plenty of power. It is at a, what is it, 2.4 or right, no, 1.3, no, 2.4. Yeah, I'm running a 2.4 on it, or no, maybe it's a 5. I don't know, it's been a while. It's been a while since I made one of these. This is my 4th one I've ever built. The other ones have all been, repurposed and everything else. This one is a dead cat design. It's called a dead cat design because the way the legs are, you can see how it looks like a splattered cat on the road, I guess. So that's a dead cat. It's in order to keep these props out of the way for your camera. And then I have other props for it, but I really like these. These are very, very aggressive props. I do have some less aggressive props that are blue, but I do like how aggressive these clear ones are. What are these? These are they're 7-inch. So this is a 7-inch quad. This is a medium-sized quad. Is that a third? That might be a. I'm trying to read that. Yeah, it's a 30-degree pitch. It's quite aggressive. It's quite aggressive. But anyway, so I was going to build another one of these with basically another updated version of it, right? But I came across something last night when I woke up. Bellerbot, hey, thank you for your Prime sub, my friend. Thank you for yes. No, I didn't. Like I say, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? Oh, thank you for the sub again. No, thank you for the sub. 10-month streak, 12-month streak, and a 10-month streak. Wait, both on 10-month streaks. Oh no, it's all confusing. Thank you for your subs. Oh, we got a hype train started. Oh my God, where's my hype train not working? My hype train is supposed to have a train going, like an actual train and a train whistle. My son picked up the train whistle, by the way. Welcome in. Yes, this is fun. This is the biggest one I've ever built. This one, like I said, it does sound like an angry hornet when it's just ripping. Yeah, this is fun. Yes, a hype train's going on. I'm supposed to have a hype train thingy going, like flashy stuff or whatever, but it's not working. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so check this out. Last night when I woke up from my little midnight snack, I guess. Let me try to find that. Navy. This came across. This came across my feed, and I was like, what is that? This. Look at this thing. that came across my feed, and of course I clicked on it, and of course I was like, oh, we need to make one. We need a 3D, we need to make this, or we're not gonna make this, but this is where the whole idea started. This is what started the whole idea. It looks like a military drone, yes. I could have swore something like this flew across the house the other day. It is a Navy or Marines or whatever. It is their one of their drones that they're testing out, and so I'm thinking to myself, oh, I had a helicopter before, a pre-built one, but I was thinking, it's like, you know what? I crashed and burned that thing. That thing caught on fire, burned. I want to make another one. I want a helicopter, and the coolest thing. So I run iNav. It depends on my mood, actually. I either run Arduino Pilot, which is like full autonomous stuff, or usually it's iNav with like a mixture of both. iNav is more autonomous. Arduino Pilot is like a whole completely separate thing. That's like full-blown autonomous stuff. iNav is for like your RC stuff, but it's more on like navigational stuff, autopilots and things like that, right? So that's what I run. There's a couple other ones too. There's like I can't remember what they all are, but anyway, yeah. So I saw this and I'm like, oh, we got to try that. But then I got into today while I was out in Pittsburgh. I was looking at other stuff. I'm trying to see where if I can find it, if I can pull this up. Sorry, I was just like kind of pointing at you guys. You wouldn't be able to use a drone. See, my problem, let me pull this off here, and there is a cool thing I came across. And I gotta find it again. It's a military thing. I don't know if it exists or not. Remember the chat plane? Remember the plane? We're gonna start printing that again. I'm going to get that, and we're gonna get that printed again. Well, not again, but we're gonna start printing it. But there is this. I looked at. There are videos. This little guy. I thought about making one of these, right? Isn't that the coolest thing? It's like this little handheld thing. But I was like, no, that's too small. We can't be doing something like that. I didn't catch to see what that hype train was. I think we closed out 60-some% on level 1. Thank you for the hype train. So, gotta find this. It's a little like a helicopter. It's like a helicopter. I posted it up on my Discord. Why don't we just pull that up? Okay. Oh! Here, I'll show this. I'm not going to show the other picture, but I'll show this one. I should be able to show this. Look what showed up. Look what DaVinci. DaVinci got the code, or the code, the mug. He's got the first official. That's awesome. He's got the mug. I should probably another version probably remove that circle, huh? DaVinci got the mug. He just sent me a message saying that he got it. That's awesome. That was a gift from TechJeeper. Oh, close that out. Okay. Bring Discord back up here. So you'd have to go elsewhere to play with it. Yes, there in chat is the new link for our okay. This thing. Yeah, let's make one of these. Bang merch. I don't think that works yet. You just remind me of that. Bang merch. It should work actually. Or maybe I didn't join. No, it should pop up. It should pop up because it pops up. My chat box does it. My chat bot does it. Why does that not work? Why didn't that work? Okay, all right. So yeah, I'm being distracted. I'm distracting myself. So check this badass thing out. We need to make one of these. That woke you up? Hey, it's time to get up anyway. It's 4 o'clock almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Was it loud? I'll have to. Sorry about that. I'll have to make sure I get the volume turned down on it. Some of my commands. Oh, that's why it didn't work, because it's on a command, not on an auto thing. Oh, okay. You had a nap about one. I was going to take a nap before stream, but I figured what's going to happen is I'm going to end up falling asleep and not waking up until I have to go to work, and I got to miss a whole Sunday. I can't miss my. We cannot miss our Sunday hangouts. So look at this. Check this out. So I wanted to go with a helicopter thing, and then I came across this. And there's a bunch of different variants of this, right? We can make a front gimbal system. This will all be like 3D printed. Probably the body itself. This boom here is going to be carbon fiber. But we can probably do the body, the framework, the CNC, the framework, CNC a couple parts. You put it. Yeah, I know. I fall asleep to those all the time too. So yes, we could do something. I want to make something like this. I want to make something like that, or incorporate CNC and 3D printing. And take this to 3D Printopia. I'll take it to Murph. Maybe I can flop it down on somebody's Courageous Brit! I found it. I found the. I lost it. I didn't know where the hell it was. I was looking all over the freaking place. I just thank you, Chris Girl. I was looking all over the place for the darn thing. The tree's been up this whole entire time for like a week now. And without a topper, and I found it. It was sitting over here on my printer, like beside my printer. I just found it. Yours is on the tree as yesterday. All right, so there we go. You got yours on the tree yesterday. I got mine on the tree today. Awesome. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a beautiful Sunday, beautiful weekend. Oh my God, what the hell? Listen to this. I know you'll understand this. I made it from the Frog Next. No. The JFK airport. Oh my God. I made it from whatever, when you drive up past JFK, you go up that road, 695 or whatever the hell it's called. You go up that, and then there's like there's a a hospital there that starts with a J. Judas Hospital, something like that. Anyway. I made it from there to the GW in about 20 minutes at 9 o'clock Friday morning. How in the hell does that happen? I don't know. But then once I hit New Jersey, everything just came to a stop. No, not St. Jude. I can't remember what it's called. It's right where they're doing all this construction. But anyway, yeah, so welcome in. Hope you're having an awesome day. What's that one? I don't remember putting that. Oh, that's the missile one. The New Jersey drones. Every single, I was looking for them when I was out there, by the way. Every single, I was watching some live feed of a beach last night, and people were on there saying, I was like, look, there's more drones coming, and you could see them like going in the line, and then they would come down, and like one right after another would come in a line and it drop down, and I'm like, that's an approach pattern. That's the approach pattern to one of the airports out there. Winner! But yeah, we're making this. Bella Robot, if we're getting that table together, this is going to be on there. This is what my project is going to be. I want this thing to be fully autonomous. It's probably going to take a little while to build because we're going to have all kinds of Quazu sensors. Oh, speaking of it, we were talking about iNav. iNav 8, those of you that are into RC planes and tanks and helicopters and all RC stuff, iNav 8 was just released. I was listening to a bunch of things on it on the way back. But iNav 8 was just released. We should actually check that out to see what you can do. You can do up to 32 channels on it now. There's a bunch of long-range stuff on there. 3D Medic Vince, how are you doing today, my friend? Did I miss anybody else? If I missed saying hi to anybody else... So I did say hi to you, okay. You will contact Printopia as soon as I see it posted. Cool, yep. Yes, let's keep informed on that. There's different levels. There's different levels of tables. The good person asked is 3D Medic Vince. He has a table. I think you have the smallest tier table is what you've had the past 2 years I've seen you done it, right? But anyway, so make this. Look at this. Look at this. What do you think? Should we make one of these? I think we should. We should probably do... Oh, is the model George up? This does not sound like Christmas music at all, does it? So that's Christmas. Let's back up a little bit here. Let's go to, where is my search? Discover. Get the plugins for your, no, what? I'm in I'm in a high energy mood right now. Probably because I got way too much sleep. Like seriously, if I would play some like serious Overbot. Yes, remember, yeah, thank you. Remember, hit the redemption, get your name in. We got a few more days left. Get your name up on the tree. I think I still have 2 others to print. I got 3 to print. So I'll print those here tonight. I got Pez Liz, Nathan Builds Things, and Mr. Wizard to print. I'll print those tonight, and they will be up on the tree for tomorrow. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow. Christmas Eve. Okay. Oh, yes. So my air horn. Those of you have noticed my I did a very, very quick social post on like whatever platform I could get my hands on. Yes, my air horn got stuck. I blew my air horn at somebody and it got stuck on. So it was karma. Was the pig ornament. We're going to print one of those right now. If it's available, we'll see. I'll go onto your page here right now. Oh, the pig ornament. Da Vinci. Yes, we checked it out. We did see it. I'm happy. Pez Liz, how are you doing, my friend? Happy Sunday. Da Vinci, I did. We just showed the one pick off. That's awesome that you got that. I looked at the tracking on it this morning to make sure to see where it was, to make sure it was going through and all that stuff. And yeah, and then you just posted that. That's awesome that you got that. You're the first one to get one, and that came from TechCheaper. It's an awesome gift from TechCheaper. Yes, that's pretty cool. I'm so glad that you got that. I haven't even ordered mine yet. All right. So I was saying, I'm going to try to stream tomorrow. I can't promise anything, but I'm going to try to stream tomorrow. But if not, I am definitely streaming Christmas Eve. But it's going to be a very late stream. I got a bunch of family stuff to do. And by the time we get back from that, and get my son off to bed, my son will be with me Christmas Eve. By the time we get all that done, it'll probably be like around 10 o'clock. So I will be doing I will be on here streaming. Just a little low vibe stream. Nothing special like we did last year. It's going to be probably like every other year that I do a special thing and try to get some other people involved. This year, everybody just all had family stuff to do that day. So yeah. And I'm going to try to work on, I'm going to see if I can actually pull if I have enough weight to pull yet to do a giveaway next year. That's going to be my goal for next year, is try to do like a Christmas giveaway or something. So we'll try it. We'll see what happens. Can't hurt to ask, right? Okay. There we go. That's awesome you got that, Da Vinci. That is so awesome. We are checking out, make sure is that pinned up on, let's pin that. Let's pin this up on top of chat. This is George the Pig Ornament by Builderverbot. For George, if y'all don't know who George is an awesome little piggy. Well, I guess he's not little, is he? How much does George weigh? George is Cruising Girls. What is it? I can't remember. You told me once before what kind of pig it was. If you head over to Cruising Girl, check out what she streams, and she streams George. Oh, did she? Oh, right there. Oh, there's George. There's George. So if you want to see George, Chris Girl, post your link, please. Always make sure you shout yourself out too, every time. Didn't stream today because it's too cold? Yes. Those of you who don't know, Cruising Girl does stream, and she streams George along with some 3D printers. I always love popping in and seeing what George is up to. So George was the inspiration for this little guy, which we're going to print right now. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to print it all in one color and then just paint it. George, here's the photo. Yeah, George does look like a happy little pig on there. Yeah, George definitely looks like a happy little pig in there. Well, from my understanding, George does break out of the pen every now and then and goes running amok. I do have some. I have pink. Something just happened. I think that was a. Yeah. So we have pink here. We do pink, but I'm pretty sure. I seriously need to get that. Well, that's all going to get cleaned out when I move everything over. I do have skin tone. What color is George? What about this? Let's turn this light on. Well, that didn't help, did it? Well, yeah, it kind of did. Bumping stuff all over the freaking place. Okay, we got this. That looks like it matched George. Yeah, it kind of does work. Because the other, I have a skin tone. It's a specialized filament that was sent to me from a company. I can't remember who. They specialize in. Artificial limbs and prosthetics, and they sent this to me about like a year ago. I printed a few things with it, but yeah, maybe it's more than a year. I don't think I was streaming when I got that. I think I was just doing my YouTube stuff. All right, so let's print it in this. This is, I got this. This is Jesse Premium. Actually, I got this at 3D Printopia 2 years ago. This is their Tan 64. I got a sample of this from them once, and then I ended up ordering a roll. I liked it, and then they were selling this at 3D Printopia 2 years ago, the first time I went, and I ended up buying 2 of these rolls. Chinahound, welcome, man. How are you doing, my friend? What are we about to print? We're about to print Pig, George the Pig. This guy right here. That guy right, oop, that way. That's right, everything's all reversed. This, right there, there you go. Up on top of chat, you can get your, I think, wait, can we, is this a public model before? I didn't even check. It's a public model, right? For now? Looks like it is. This one will always be free? Okay, so this is George the Pig ornament from Build-A-Robot. The link is up on top of chat. We're gonna send this off to the printer. Oh, I printed, you remember the snowman that we worked on during the last stream? I printed it. But, oh, it's right here. He did not take it. I thought he took it. He was playing with it. My son was playing with it. So, yeah. So I'm just like kind of throwing it all over the place. I'll get that here in a second. I'm gonna make sure that this is not. But yeah, I'm not going to release the model because I'm not finished with it. It still needs to be tinkered. I still need to tinker around with it. So it will be, we'll have it available for next year. There's a couple things that we're gonna have available for next year. Oh. Blades! 81. How are you doing, my friend? Pink. I probably blew everybody's eardrums out, but hey, that's life. That's my channel. All right, so let's get this all cleaned up, and we'll download this while we're doing this. We still, our Christmas music still is not like. Oh, there we go. Yes, if I had my choice of music to play right now, it would probably be some serious like death metal, hard rock kind of stuff right now. That's just kind of like how full of energy I have right now. Actually, no, I'd probably be playing Tool. Yeah, Tool would probably be playing right now. You're doing well. Awesome. Let's give a shout out to Blades. I got Prisoner. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, yes. I don't have my everybody, that's Blades 81, an awesome down-to-the-earth painter. I love coming in and just hanging out. I do a lot of lurking in there. I'll say hi and stuff like that. She usually pops on while I'm heading off to work, so I'll jump in and say hi real quick and then just kind of lurk while I'm driving down the road or something. But yeah, awesome painter, real down-to-earth, a real cool person to hang out with. I've never hung out with her in real life, but I would love to do that someday. Definitely would love to meet you in real life. Okay, where's my glue? Here it is. We're going to... I know, well, I do need glue because I haven't cleaned this build plate in a while. Okay. Yeah, so it'll always be free. Awesome. What did you pop up in... Oh! There's George. Yeah, George is awesome. George is like, oh, we have, okay, we have George in our, my son and I have George in our farming simulator. So George is everywhere. The poop is sticking to the chute. Under the hair is quite dark. Did you all see this tree? Has anybody seen this? I mean, can we open? There we got a bigger picture. I don't know where. I think it might have been on YouTube or something. A little YouTube short or something like that. I was like, holy God, check this out. I didn't realize this is the first time this is actually the first time I sat down at my computer all week long. Oh, you're quite welcome, Blades. Yeah, this tree is just awesome. It's just a huge tree. It does, right? Seriously looks awesome. I need to extract this. You can see all the videos that I download from my Be Right Back screen. All the shorts. Extract all. This one's painted. We want this one. All right. George. I don't know why my dog just decided to slam herself into the door, but okay. Basic, yeah, we can go with that. We're good with that. We're gonna make sure that it's lined up. PLA, yep, okay. Let's slice it. Oh, so I'm gonna take 42 minutes. Let's do the seams in the back. Holy God, how many walls do I have on there? 4. I don't need 4. I like to print with a bunch of walls. Minimum 3. But I usually do around 4. All my stuff is usually about 3 or 4 walls. Butterfly, you designed that one pretty good, man. Spot on, my friend. All right. That's off to, oh, do I have that lined up? Yeah, that one's lined up. And that one, cool. That is lined up. That's all good. It does look cool, right? It does seem weird, but I check everybody's. Or not, I check everything. Even like from my prints to, or from my stuff to your stuff to whatever I pull. Whatever I check. It doesn't matter who it is. 3D Print Shack. How are you doing, my friend? How is everything today? Yeah, no, I scan. Oop, I don't want to send it again. Yeah, I scan and check everything. It's not to check somebody's work. It's more to check that my settings are proper. That's what I'm basically checking it now. Looking over, make sure that my settings, what I'm doing in the slicer, is going to work. It's sticking at the top of the chute. I think I might have had that problem with this. Yeah, I try to make my stuff without supports. Like all the model, the rocket stuff. That's why I've always done them in like stacks. I've always tried to do it so we're not doing supports, but sometimes I just have to. Like this had to take supports. I got to redo this because for some reason I thought my candles were going to fit into this, but they don't. You see, they don't. So I don't know what I was thinking, but anyway. So this is the snowman. This is that has been dubbed by chat the Crystal Snowman. The hat turned out pretty good. I don't have any black Petchy. This is Petchy. I have to slow this down. It's a little too thick. I have to slow it down. Now you notice there's a hole here because I have a pipe that corncob pipe that's supposed to stick in there, and then there's a hole here and a hole here for the tree branches to come out. So this is a model you're going to be putting together. I'm probably going to. I got to change the eyes. They stick out too far. But I'm not going to have this. The hat is perfect. I like the way the hat is. I like the way the body is. Yeah, so there's going to be some pieces that you stick in, but we're not going to be able to make it for this year. So this is something that's going to be done. It will be there's a bunch of models I'll be doing, so they're going to be in a file for next year. Yeah, I can resize it and slice it, but then I have to worry about these holes because these holes are properly sized to be pulling in. And we have a raid from Geeky Jack. Geeky Jack, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in, Raiders. What were you up to today, Giggy Jack? Giggy Jack is another streamer that I just love. Ashley, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I know. We can resize the other parts too, but I haven't designed. Yeah, I thought about it. I know. We can resize that. You're doing good. Just playing standard and packing for tomorrow. Hey, my heart. I am going to be thinking about you, my friend. I am going. I don't know if you're shutting off social media. What? I don't know what's all going on. I am going to reach out to you throughout the whole time to make sure that you're still kicking. So, no, much love to you, brother. I will definitely be thinking about you. You'll post in your Discord. All right. Well, don't be surprised if you get a random message from me from time to time. Make sure you're doing good. Test. Yeah. So, I can resize this. I can resize the parts. I know. But I gotta do it the hard way. Eddie, welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the raid, my friend. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Shenanigans 3D. Those of you that are new to the channel, I'm a variety streamer, I'd say. I don't know why that keeps going black. You'll find anything from 3D printing, from my own little model stuff here, to we are going to be working on building a new quadcopter. Well, actually more of an autonomous helicopter, all the way down to talking and printing other people's models. This is from Build a Robot here in chat. And this is the tree that I never finished because every time I go to put one of these little, this is from Build a Robot as well. Every time I go to put one of these in, I'm cursing your name because that is the what's that called again? That is the impossible tree or something. I can't remember what it's called. But yes. And we are getting ready to print a model right now. You see down here in the slicer. James the printer, how you doing today, my friend? The annoying Christmas tree. Yes, that is very annoying. I wouldn't say it would be. It's not really annoying. Laura Jump Art, how are you doing? Thank you for the follow, my friend. The scale, the size. Patrick, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Oh, we hit the follower goal. Oh, yes, we hit the follower goal of 600. Let's go. 600. What's our next goal? 700. Yes, we got like all kinds of crazy stuff going on here. We got that going off and everything else. Let's go. We have let's go in here, don't we? Can I? I know. Yeah, there it is. Let's go. We got the let's go. All right. Trying to get together with lights. Yeah, I'm not even. So, this, yes, the Xmas rocket. So, that right there is a redemption. If you want to get your name up on the Christmas tree, find the redemption down below. Find the redemption down below, hit the redemption, and your name will get up onto the tree. We got these little rockets here. Let's see here. We'll pull one off, show it to you. I have no idea how to light. Well, you already have the idea, but I got a cool thing I want to do. You'll chat more in a bit. Yeah, lurkers are very welcome here. But yeah, this is Da Vinci's rocket. But everybody, there are a bunch of names on there. Last year we did the stockings. Yeah, you can get this. You can get this, by the way. If you bang Discord, head over to our. It's somewhere in Discord. Use the dollar store fairy lights. I've been looking. I found some lights that are that are addressable. That's my thing. I want addressable lights in here, so we can change the colors, and we can hook it up on stream and stuff like that. But yes, if you go over to you bang Discord, head over to our Discord. You can get this model, and then just in your slicer, you put your name in your slicer. But if you want this up onto our tree, hit the redemption down below. and we'll print one out. I got 3 people to print today. This is the first I sat down at my computer since Tuesday. Just busy because I got 3 more to still print. I have Pezliz, Nathan Builds Things, and Mr. Wizard. So y'all will be, we'll start the print here after this print's done, actually. All right, cool. We got a problem. What is going on with it? What kind of problem do we have here? Failed to send out print filament. Oh. There's a blob there. Okay. Oh, 3D Printer Shack. That reminded me of something. So you all remember a few weeks ago, I was getting this message from this very attractive person. But anyway, everybody's like, yeah. Anyway, and remember we called this person. Yo, Tech Cheaper. Remember we called this person? We did a FaceTime. We tried to do a FaceTime. You're back. Oh, welcome back, my friend. But yeah, remember I thought it was a robot, and so we FaceTimed the person here live on chat, like on stream. Remember that? And the person came back. I can't talk right now. Well, it turns out it's a real person. It's a real person. Oh yes, did that? The redemption didn't go off, did it? Laura Jump Art. All right, got your name down here. That will be printed right after this print is done. Ram Tinkerer, where did you come from? Did I miss you? Did you just sneak in here on me? How are you doing today, my friend? We are having an issue right now. For some reason, my machine is. That filament has been opened for like 2 years. I'm hoping and I was able to snap it very easily. Did Ram Tinker? Yeah, the Screaming Goat's not working, is it? How you doing, Ram Tinker? Why isn't the Screaming Goat not working? Nothing is working. There, we'll do the Screaming Goat for you. Inspired by the greatness of George. George is awesome, right? No, I do not have a filament dryer. No, I keep Oh, your first print is about to start. Yeah, I usually, Laura, I usually catch them. I usually catch them when they don't go off, so sometimes I don't. But I keep my redemptions very, very low. Actually, I think the last ones I've done lately have been like 500. Yeah, they are all 500. I need to remove them. I need to move them down to Oh, really? No wonder you. Oh, that's why you've been burning through points, BillOverBot, because you're because I have the goat meme at 5,000. Sorry, I didn't realize it was at 5,000. Oh, and you know the thing about, are you sure about this button that you've been saving up for? Yeah, no, that is officially getting removed. Because that song actually, I hit a problem with it, with the a copyright issue with it. You want me to run out of points? You're doing well? Good, good. Yeah, I don't have a filament box. I've been wanting to get one. I've been thinking about my next order of Polymaker. I think my next order I'm going to throw a box in there. Yeah, I've been getting copy strikes on it. That's the other reason why I took down the raccoon, the dancing raccoon, because I was getting copyright strikes on it. All of a sudden, it just started working. You're not saving up well. Oh my God, you're... All right. I will be back. For some reason, we're playing like the regular music. I don't know what happened here. But anyway, I will be right back and take a short break. I'll be right back. From 3D Fuel, we have Bubblegum Pink and Tangerine Orange, PLA+. What color do you want to choose?
Tangerine orange.
Okay. Not sure what happened to all of our rice, so I'm using sprinkles. But here we have it, a maraca. I had some issues printing this. Not sure why. This is Enviro ABS Black from 3D Print Life. And this is a busted part off by Drill Press. Let's do some practical printing. Gotta love proprietary crap. Turned out pretty good. There's the broken part, here's the new part. It does like to shrink a lot more than normal ABS, so be mindful of that. Got a new filament to try. Forest Green PLA by Sliceworks. Let's print this. This stuff was great to print with. The shoes I printed with 3D Fuel is the chocolate brown. Definitely getting one of these in. Sliceworks Forest Green PLA. All right, we're back. Sorry, I had to let my dogs out real quick. What happened to our music? What happened to our Christmas music? I guess that is Christmas music, I guess. That's part of my regular normal stream music, but... Actually, what? I use that for one of our intros, for the gaming intro. Oh! Oh, no, that's something different. All right, never mind. Okay, so that's printing. Let's get back to... Oh, this... Yeah, I did show this off, right? Yeah, I did. Let's get back to what we were talking about. TechJeeper, you're going to love this, my friend. There's George the Pig. Yes, this one. TechJeeper. TechJeeper. We're going to make one of these. Hobbymane redeemed Screaming Goat. Hobbymane, welcome in. Did that Screaming Goat work on you? Work for you? Well, yes. All right. So this is an autonomous helicopter thingy. It's a little drone, right? So we went from. Let's see here. I went to look at some of these things here, I want to make one of these, not one of these itself, but let me back up. Yes, so tax cheaper. This thing right here. This thing right here popped up in my news feed this morning, and I've been getting the itch again to make another quadcopter, another autonomous quadcopter. And so this came up in one of my feeds just for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah. So I was like, we should make one of these, right? Which then led me down the rabbit hole of that little mini one. I'm like, no, let's not do the little mini one. No, which is this little guy right here, right? We can make a little mini one here. And then I came across this. And I was like, oh, that looks just so badass. We need to make this. And this is my cat. So we need to make this, right? Build a robot. Wouldn't this be cool though? Okay, how did you even get in here? Yes, the kitty. That is Hank. His name is Hank. He is named after Hank Williams. Yes, so we need to make one of these. We need to design one of these, and we need to make one of these. I was thinking that we should keep like the front of this, right? So if we look at the front of this, a lot of stuff on here is going to be 3D printed. I'll get some carbon fiber plates in, and we can mill out. We'll throw it up on the CNC machine, and we can cut out the frame out of carbon fiber. The back will be all carbon fiber, but so it's going to be carbon fiber frames that we design, 3D printed battery housings, and like a 3D printed gimbal. So with the tools I have here, we can fully make this. The hub, the rotor system, the tail system, that's all, we're gonna buy that stuff. That's all gonna be hobby stuff we purchase. I'm not gonna sit there and try to make that. We could, but just now. I wanna get this done for the summer. This is going to be fully autonomous, and this is going to be, with the new iNav 8, which we should probably, which was just released. There's like bells dinging something at, okay, all right, you can't be in here. You're like knocking stuff over and everything else. But yes, this is Hank the cat. He is the kitty of the stream. All right, you gotta look up. You two. Come here, Hank. I gotta actually take him out because the dogs are being rambunctious today. All right, now. Those of you that are new to the stream, we do have, I do have 2 German Shepherds. They are very bad today for some reason. What the heck? Yeah, they climb all over the place. Yeah, he's just annoying today. So this is the official iNav 8. This was just released. When was this released? They're not. They are nice for cuddling and stuff. Yeah, but all three of my animals were all cuddled up to me last night. Yeah, I mean, I know, right? He will not be denied his portion of attention. It doesn't say when. Does not say the official or the date that is released, but I know a bunch of videos just started coming out of it. So the one thing that we need to worry about is Maytech H743. That's the control board that I use. So it was released 2 weeks ago. Oh, wait a minute, no, that was that. This was released last week for the pre-release. Let's bring down RC2, RC3. Oh, that just opens up the page. What the heck? So the cool thing about this new one, the iNav 8, the iNav 8 now has ADS-B on it. So if we have the receiver, which this one right here, this guy right here, something small is coming. This is some kind of, a lot of this is all open source stuff. I guess it's not out yet, but this is a very, very small little receiver. So you can hook up an AD. What's it called again? I always get it mixed up. ADS-B. So it has receiver support. So we can actually put a small little micro receiver on the copter, right, or whatever it is that we're going to build, and it will actually detect if there's other planes in the area. So it will actually avoid other planes, which is good. Is it as cold there as here? What was it? 19 degrees Celsius when I went to work this morning. And it's been staying around. It's been staying around in the 20s. Well, that's for you, it is. That's or Fahrenheit. I'm sorry. Fahrenheit. I'm so used to, yes. Where is the download section? Oh, okay. So this is new. Their new one here, the iNav 8 now includes head tracking. So you can actually control these now. If you have the iNav 8, you can actually control these now using your head tracker. But what I'm going to do is there's going to be multiple cameras on it, right? So you can see on this picture here, I'm actually going to be putting let's get the big screen here so you can see it. We're actually going to model in a camera right here. We'll probably stick out a little bit farther. For our forward-looking, for our flight. And then this camera here on the bottom, there's actually going to be 2 cameras here. There's going to be one, actually I might do 3 cameras. I don't know, we'll have to look at it. One camera is going to be an infrared camera. The other camera is going to be a regular camera, and then we're going to have a long-range camera. But this is all going to be hooked up to a head tracker. That's going to be down the road. The whole head tracking thing is going to be down the road. But we'll have to do this in module, like one step at a time, because that IR camera is going to be a little expensive. So we'll probably build this with just one camera, and then we'll build a module system to where we can remove the camera and add another module for like dual cameras or a third camera. So yeah, there's going to be a bunch of stuff. The whole main body and everything's all going to be will be done. But yeah, I'm trying to find where our download is for this. And those of you that are new to my stream, again, welcome in. A lot of people like to call this the ADHD stream, which yeah, kind of is. But yeah, I'm all over the place. There is no set path that we go. We just turn the camera on, and whatever happens, happens. We'll go from making something like this to whatever. It's all over the place. There is no direct path. So, and it's always something different every time we stream. So the idea with the whole camera system is to make it modular. We'll have the main structure, yes, and we burn things in here. We make model rockets and jet engines, and we set fire to them, which everybody in chat is starting to get a little itchy, and so am I. We're getting a little itchy on having another jet engine. It's coming. It's coming. My main focus right now is for the new studio. Yeah, I have a path. I started out with a path, but chat kind of steers it, which is pretty fun sometimes. Oh yeah, the airplane. Remember the airplane that we're going to do? We're going to start doing that. I'm actually going to start printing the parts for it here probably tonight, actually. Sorry, I had a cough. Yeah, so we're going to start getting that airplane printed. We're going to get that together. I have almost all the parts. I got the motors and everything for it. I already have all the radio systems. So yeah, we're going to get that printed, get that put together. That's all going to be put together. A lot of our projects that we haven't finished yet are going to be put together when we move into the next studio. So we have like, what, 4 or 5 projects that we need to finish up. I just don't have the room here to do it. The new studio, we're definitely going to have a room in there to get our projects finished. I need to find where it is released. I want to download this. Oh, we gotta pull it and compile it. Yeah, we shouldn't have to do that. Well, I'll tell you what, that's just gonna go into something different. Let's get this off to the side. And let's open up CAD. We'll do some. Yeah, have a path and you have a path, right? I know where your path goes. So we need to, let's open up, I guess I can open up this tab here. CG Trader. Oh no, not CG Trader, right? No. GraphCAD, that's what we're looking for. Look at this. I swear to God, like AI is like tracking me or something. Let's do RC rotor hub. No CAD. I know it's in here. There's got to be I know there's a model for this one. We need a model of this. We need a model of this right here. And then we can build from there. So the size that I want for this, I'm thinking about like maybe like a 600 size. I think this is 600. That might be 500. What if 600? We probably want to do like at least a 4. All right, I'll be right back. My dog's hollering at the door. I'll be right back. From 3D Fuel, we have Bubblegum Pink and Tangerine Orange, PLA+. What color do you want to choose?
Tangerine orange.
Okay. Not sure what happened to all of our rice, so I'm using sprinkles. But here we have it, a maraca. I had some issues printing this. Not sure why. This is Enviro ABS Black from 3D Print Life. And this is a busted part off my drill press. Let's do some practical printing. Gotta love proprietary crap. Turned out pretty good. There's the broken part, here's the new part. It does like to shrink a lot more than normal ABS, so be mindful of that. Got a new filament to try. Forest Green PLA by Sliceworks. Let's print this. This stuff was great to print with. The shoes I printed with 3D Fuel is the chocolate brown. Definitely getting one of these in. Sliceworks Forest Green PLA. Check them out. If you were born in the 60s, 70s, or 80s, you remember these. You also remember when your parents hung them up, they prayed that the house wouldn't burn down. Over the years with the advancement of the LEDs, they've become quite popular again. Let's make some using pixels. There we go, C12 lights. We can change them any color, make any kind of pattern. There's a program out there called X-Lights. We can do all kinds of stuff with them. From Filaments, Econofill Silk Bright Silver, printed solid Jessie PLA Green Ice. 0.6 nozzle in vase mode. Oh no, it's getting a little wobbly. The Rose is vase mode, printed using Jessie's mixtape. The vase turned out really well. This is all in vase mode. The rose, the stem, everything was all in vase mode. The 0.6 nozzle. Okay. Let's get everything back to normal. I think we're all back to normal. Sorry about that. Yeah, she was barking at the door, so Okay, so this is what we need. I wish we can get a 3D model of this. That's $168. What? No, we don't. Yeah, that's way too much. What's this one here? That's for a 500, the 345 rotor. How much is it for a $61 for a 5? For a 5. That's too much money. That's too much. Let's check out. Let's go back one. Well, okay, so this one is a tail rotor. And that takes 21.5 millimeter. So we definitely need a tail rotor, right? Do we do a tail rotor? How do we do the tail rotor? Should we use a separate motor for the tail, which can be done, or do we use? This is a belt-driven one. Actually, no, this is not a belt-driven one. This one is a shaft-driven. Gotta see what size. Actually, let's start off with. Let's see what size a. See, here's one on eBay for 600. This is 2. I have to go back out in my living room here in a couple minutes because I turned my stove, my heater. I'm turning all the ashes out of it, so I got to go out here in a couple minutes, or if I don't, it will go out, and that would be a pain in the butt to try to get relit. We've already looked at this, but I want to see if it tells me the size of it. We want to do at least a 4. That's for a 450. This red one down here is for a 450. So we do this. Do we do a size 450? Because a 450 looks like it could be in about our price range. Anything above a 450 kind of really starts getting up there in price, doesn't it? We could do 450. Could do 450, I guess. What size of motor does a 450 take? $450. Wow. See, here's the belt-driven one. Here's the belt-driven tail rotor. I kind of like to keep it as like either a shaft or. And do we want to try to put a rocket engine on it? Why would we put we could, well, you know, we could put little mini rockets on it, but then I could get in trouble. Yeah, what can go wrong, right? If we don't do a tail rotor. So this is the belt-driven one. Welcome to you in Hobby Ming. Yeah, no, we can't be shooting anything off of that. We could do a 450, right? A belt-driven one would probably be a better choice. If we do a, so you can. There's three ways that you can do a belt drive. You can do a. If we do a belt drive, though, we would have to make sure that the tail boom is in line with the motor. Same with the shaft. If we do an electric tail rotor, the only thing we'd have to worry about is our mixing. We'd have to do some mixing in the flight controller, and we necessarily wouldn't have to do a collective pitch on the tail rotor, because all we'd have to do is speed up or slow down the motor. The Free Heathen with the Rady. How are you doing, my friend? How was your stream? What were you up to? CG, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend?
Vinderly just followed.
Vinderly's following. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing? How's everybody's day? Turnip! Oh, you got to see what we're making, buddy. Here, let me pull this back up here. What did I do with it? I lost it. Did I close it out? I did close it out. Hold on. Let me get it. Let me grab it. So, you know that we started... Hey, nerd. You know we have that airplane. We have that big, massive 3D printed plane that we need to finish, right? And I was thinking about, no, I'm getting the itch again to make another one of these, right? And this one's fully autonomous, but we're changing it up. We're not going to make a quadcopter. We're going to make a helicopter, an autonomous helicopter. Check this out, though. Jaden, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Let's come back to my Discord, because I can't seem to find a picture again. Turnip. Check this out. We're gonna make one of these. You like the hair today? What? What's up with my hair? Well, I did take I jumped in the shower right before I went to stream. Yes, this is we're gonna make this. It is me. It is all of me. We're going to we're gonna make this. Does it shoot something? Well, not maybe in the future. We'll work on that one. That will be on the side burner. Yeah, maybe. But this is going to be a fully autonomous a helicopter, kind of like a spy thing. The whole point of this, I want this to be like a reconnaissance thing. I want to be able to have it way up in the sky, and just kind of scout things. Yeah, that one actually might get us in trouble. We could probably do something in the backyard, but yeah. No, I am not the one behind all the drone sightings. In fact, I'm the one that's going on to all the social media about it and reminding everybody that a few years ago, New Jersey dang near shut the state down because they thought the Goodyear blimp was a landing UFO. I'm the one that's sitting there looking at these pictures and telling everybody, it's like, they're airplanes. Come on now. I mean, yeah, there might be there might be a handful of people that are zipping their toys around, but somebody posted a picture of a Airbus. I think it was an A380, but the whole front of it was lit up and it was getting ready to land. The whole front of it was lit up. It was a Airbus. You could see it. It was an Airbus. Dandelion, welcome in. Yeah, it fell to Ryan instead of the drone. My God, these people are going crazy. Need to launch a net. This is going to be, I think the way they do in helicopters, I think 450 is the size of the rotor. So the parts are cheaper for a 450. Name a drone hunter. I know, right? So we're going to make this modular. So we'll be able to, like the gimbal that you see up here in the white, that's a camera gimbal. The idea of that is we're going to start off small. We'll have 2 cameras on it to start with. One camera is going to be, we'll do one camera like up here, so it's mounted forward. That will be our main camera for flight. And then once we are like stationary or whatever, we can switch over to the other camera. We'll start off with a single camera here so we can pivot around and look around and stuff. While we're hovering, we can look around. And then, so we'll do a base design of the gimbal itself, and then the attachments onto the gimbal where the camera and all that stuff is, we'll slowly, throughout the months, we will add to it. So we can change it out. So we can add like an infrared camera. We can add like a camera with a zoom lens. So yeah, we can just, that part's gonna be module. This is going, I'm gonna keep the design like this. It's gonna be very, very, almost like just an open frame. We'll have mount points, but we'll keep the batteries up like this. We'll probably, I don't know how we're gonna do the tail. If we do a shaft driven, we could probably run we'll have to look at that. We'll probably keep the rotor down here, actually. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. We'll figure all that stuff out. But that is going to be our main project. This project is what I want to take to 3D Printopia. I'm trying to keep that, people. I mean, the orbs. All right, come on. The orbs. Everybody is taking their photo, their phones, and zooming in on aircraft lights, and they're not focusing. All right, so it's all completely out of focus. We all know this. It's all out of focus, and they're like, it's an orb. And then the problem is the news, the main news media, like the main channels of the news are taking those photos and are like, they don't know what these are. And I was like, it's an out of focus camera is what it is. I mean, let me like this. I was doing this, was flying over in Pittsburgh today. Oh, it's done. Woman dies after being set on fire. What? Where are my photos at? So, for some reason, people are not able to focus their cameras. That is almost focused. That airplane was like very, very, very far away from me, and that's at 50 times the distance. No, this is 50 times that my camera can capture, and yeah, it's not going to be in focus on your screen, but that's pretty much the camera focusing on it. Now, when I first took the picture, before my phone started tracking it, it was all just a fuzzy blob. But then once the camera focused on it, it was an airplane. Panic gets clicks. Yep, it does. All right, I will be right back. I'm going to go. I gotta close my dampers on my stove. So we got that stirred. Yep, it's down. So we can start that again. I have my there we go. Get back to auto operation. And the other biggest problem I'm finding, I'm seeing a lot of these YouTubers are like just going full blown. How many notifications do I have on Discord? I get like, I don't know, there's probably like 50 of them on there right now. It stops counting after a while. Oh, George the Pig is done, and again, it printed beautifully. But yeah, all these, yeah, and these YouTubers are just like jumping on it, right? I keep seeing the same person that keeps popping up, and whatever. People believe what they want. There we go. How awesome is that? Another cool model from Build-A-Robot. George the Pig. We have a rocket for George. Yeah, it's right here. Here's George's rocket right there. And then now, well, we're not going to paint it. We're just going to put it right up on the tree. Ooh, I don't know if I can string that to the tree. I don't have long enough things. So we're just going to have to makeshift something. Interesting change of music now. Oh, my dogs are barking. I've been having to soak my hands in water for like an hour every day, or whatever. Because all the road salt. Okay, so here's George the Pig. George the Christmas ornament from Build-A-Robot, pinned up on top of chat. Oh, it was pinned up there. I don't know where it went. Head on over to Build-A-Robot's site to get that. Over on Fangs. And we will put this right over here by the freaking stars. So there's George the Pig right there. do all the not around here, man. The ribbons. I do have ribbons. Find one of those wax hand softeners. It helps in the winter. Thank you, Chris Girl. Pin that. I know, right, Tech Cheaper? I don't know. It's like it's trying to put us to sleep or something. Okay, so, we need to find the model. Oh, I know what I wanted to look up. I've been wanting to look this up. Builderbot. That was it MakerWorld? Yeah, so we're switching gears. We're switching gears. I got to do a little bit more research on before we start designing that helicopter. So, okay, this is MakerWorld. We all know what MakerWorld is, and I got to be honest with you. I have not been keeping tabs on what's going on in MakerWorld. So I got this idea that we're going to be working on here pretty soon. We're probably going to be working on it probably next weekend, actually. You know those 3D fans, those 3D LED fans? Let's see if I can bring one of these up. Oops. These things right here. These. The holographic ones, yes. These right here. I want a 3D print one. Yes, I pinned it. Thank you for, yeah, I got it before you did. Thank you for posting it. You got a chicken in the oven. I'm gonna have some more chicken pot pie again. I made a bunch of little chicken pot pie stuff. But yes, we're going to make one of these. We're going to 3D print one of these. What's this go to? Amazon. We're going to 3D print one of these. Yes! I don't know how we're going to do the holograms on it. But we're going to make one of these. So I was talking to Billy Robot a few days ago about trying to figure out how to get power over to it and everything else, and then he mentioned about this connector, and which is a way I was going to do it. But I thought about it. I was actually going to originally do do a wireless transmitter, but then he mentioned about let's see, where is it? The electronics, maybe electronics. He sent me a link to this right here. Oh, they got a 1-wire slip ring. We need at least 3. Oh, are you a bit active? See? So, Bitterbot was kind enough and sent me this link to this slip ring. Now we can make a slip ring. We can actually we can actually make one of these, but if we can get this for $4, that's $4. But the cool thing about this, because I like I said, I gotta be honest, I have not been to the Maker Supply in quite some time. And when I clicked on that link and I came in and I found all this stuff, like they just exploded with parts. I had absolutely no idea that how much they have grown. Like, that is like crazy. I cannot believe how much they have grown. So, I have a feeling we talked about this before. I remember on Tuesday looking at this train. Wonder what kind? 200. I was reading into a bit of what. This is what. Look at this piano. I'm going in weird directions here. Yeah, I had absolutely no idea how much they have grown in this with their stuff. So what that means is we're going to be getting our hands on some of this stuff, and now that's models, hardware parts. There are kits. These are all. Where are the kits at? There are kits you can get. Maker combo kits. All right, so this is showing up a lot differently than what's when you do it mobile. But apparently there are kits where you can just buy. You can buy a kit. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Yeah. So the precision shaft system. This kit right here. I'm going to order this kit in. This is obviously going to be after Christmas. But this kit right here, the Precision Shaft System kit, this is what we're going to use for our resin printed jet engine. They will make a kit for your model if it's popular. Oh, is that where you're getting it? Is that how you're making yours work? I still need to print one of your things, man. I have it downloaded. I just haven't printed anything yet. Yeah, Jaden, I think you're able to post a link to your things if you want to. You should be able to post a link to it. Go ahead if you want. But yeah, so this is the kit we're going to be getting in for the jet engine, for the resin printed jet engine. And then there's, I closed it out. Then we have a dynamic insulation art kit. I don't know what that is, but yeah. I'm going to get this kit right here for my son. I got my son a 3D pen. I picked it up today. I got him a 3D printing pen for Christmas. I want to see what he's gonna. I don't know what he's gonna think about that one, to be honest with you. I think he would actually like. Is that one of yours? Is that what? No, that's not one of yours. You have one you use for PLA welding. I have one. I got a 3D printing pen that was actually gifted to the stream from Nightcore. I was just using it the other day. What did I do with it? God only knows what's that. I usually keep it right here. Yeah, Nightcore sent that one to me. Oh, the battery's low. I want to get some of this stuff in because I want to start making things like, I want to start designing stuff like this. I think this is the coolest thing. I got an idea for a I want to start getting into this type of designing and posting it. we'll still do our. I'll probably end up doing that like kind of privately. I want to like make things like this. I'll probably do that off stream. I'll show it off on stream, but I'll do a lot of it off stream, and just put up there. Our stream itself will just still remain the crazy stuff we do, right? So this will be kind of like, I guess that'll kind of be off camera. Oh yeah, Maker Supplies. We need to get back into this because I found the coolest thing about this. I was looking at this electronics. We need to go to electronics and go back down to our slip ring. So not only do they give you the dimensions here, but they give you the model. I didn't realize that. So we get the model. The ones that have fairy lights you picked up are addressable. Really? You'll have to send me the link to like, yeah. I know they make them. I've come across them before. Yeah, here. Here's addressable fairy lights, but the question is, what are they using it? Because if they have the correct chipset, then you can use them on like X lights, or you can use them on WLED. You just need to figure out what chipset they're using. Because, you know, it has right here, it has a remote control, but if you can get the chipset, if you can figure out what chipset is being used, then you can, how many wires is it? That's only, oh, that's only, how's that a 2-wire thing? Huh. So do they have 3D models of all the other stuff that they have available in there? That's the, if they do that, oh my God, you can like completely just download this stuff. Yes, I know, right? Yes, Jano's Light Show is at 8 p.m. tonight. I made a mistake of saying it was last weekend. Yes, I understand. Once we raid into Builderbot, and then I realized, oh no, it's next weekend. So it is tonight at 8 p.m. and then on Twitch. And if we can get a shout out for him for that, that'd be beautiful. And then at 10 p.m., this is all Eastern time, 10 p.m. it will be on his YouTube channel. Extract all. All right, so we have like we have both of them in here. I don't know why we have both, but okay. Let's bring this in. I want to see how big this. I want to know how. I want to know how this works. But we're going to hook up a. We're going to use a stepper motor. We're probably going to use. Do I have it here on the desk? I might have one here. I got the stepper controller right here. We're going to use one of the JYs. I thought I had it up here on the desk, but I don't. We're not going to use this. This is just too big for it. We're going to use one of the JY stepper motors, which is floating around here somewhere. Here is the Silverback. You're here for the party, big old party. Welcome in, my friend. Black tie, yeah. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. We have no dress code here. I'm wearing pants today. How are you doing, my friend? So yeah, we got the right here's the stepper motor controller. So we're gonna run a probably. We could probably run this little Nano on it. So we'll run the Nano. Is that a Nano or is this another one? No, this is a Nano. So we'll use the Nano. We'll hook up the controller. Well, we're modeling. It's just all over the place today. We were discussing real briefly. We're discussing this. We were going over this. This is the next project. This is going to be a project for 3D Printopia. So we're going to 3D print. We're going to CNC mill and assemble this. This is going to be an autonomous quad, or not a quad, but an autonomous helicopter. It's going to be about 450, I think, what we're going to go with. But that's what we've been discussing earlier. And right now, we are getting ready to start modeling. I think I closed it all out. Yes, I did. We're gonna start modeling with those 3 fans. You know, those hologram things that spin up with the LEDs. That's what was that? LED. LED hologram fan. Yeah, this is what we're going to model up right now. One of these things. They spin around and they produce these really cool things. I mean, you can buy these things for like 20, 30 bucks, but we're going to 3D print one. Yes. It's going to be interesting to try to figure out how to display a picture. Where's that gun go? Stuff like that. It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be, this is one of the reasons why I'm using a stepper motor, so we can count the steps. But before we do all that, we're going to use WLED on it, right? So we'll be able to do like some pretty cool, like, oh, what the heck is that called? Spiralgraphs. Yeah, right? Spiralgraph. We'll do cool stuff like that until we can learn, figure out how to code to keep it to keep a picture in there. Oh, the battery's low again. My headphones keep telling me my battery's low. So yeah, right now what we need to find is, oh, we need to bring, I remember what I was doing. Insert mesh. Center. Okay, so this, we just imported this. It really doesn't really give you that much. We just imported this from MakerWorld. So this is a slip ring for our wires. This is only a 2-wire, but that's okay. So this is using addressable LEDs. We need 3 wires. We need our power, we need our ground, and we need our data. We'll get the 4-wire model, but that's going to leave us for an extra wire. What can we do with that extra wire? Yes, BitterBot. I agree with you on that. That's one of the reasons why I decided to use a stepper. So we can count the steps, right? We can code it up. I don't know how we're going to do it. We could probably try see if AI could code this for us. Let's try that first. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get it up and running. We're going to get it up on X-Lights, right? Or not X-Lights. I'm sorry. We're going to get it up on WLED. So what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to take, we'll be able to spin it up, and we'll be able to run a few different lights. So it's going to be like just a rainbow of colors kind of thing, right? It's not going to be any pictures. It's going to be like a kaleidoscope of stuff. But then we can start working on the coding for pictures. But with using a stepper, we'll be able to count where that motor's at. You know, we'll be able to count the steps, and then that will be able to give us our what would it be called? Our start line, I guess, for the picture or something. I don't know. Antique mold. I like that. How are you doing? Welcome in. Clicked on this because I thought that was KiCad. Oh, we do play around with KiCad in here. We haven't played around with it for a while, but we do. We do play around with KiCad. Welcome in, my friend. Yeah, this is Fusion. We are designing. We're getting ready to work on making one of these. Yeah, we're gonna work on making one of these holographic 3D things. The LED bar that spins around. It's gonna be cool, man. I mean, we gotta figure out how to do the pictures and stuff. We gotta code all that stuff, but yeah. That will come down the road. We just want to get it working right now, and we're gonna make it like a kaleidoscope kind of thing. I'm trying to figure out if we should do a full bar of it or just do half of a bar. Yeah. Welcome into the stream, my friend. We do all kinds of stuff in here. I'm a variety streamer that we focus on around 3D printing and electronics, and we are going to be working on another one of these. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Yeah, so this is my autonomous quadcopter. I built this about 4 or 5 years ago, and we're going to be do another version, but we're going to be doing it in a helicopter format. That's what we were talking about earlier. This is what today's stream was about. I'll show a picture of it that we're kind of be modeling it after. And then we got a couple of jet engines that we're working on that we're going to 3D print. But yeah, this is our next project. Yes. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, this is our next project. We're going to be building one of these. And this is going to be for, I'm going to take this around to our events for like 3D Printopia, Murph this summer. So yeah, that's our next project. We're kind of brainstorming on this one. Most of this stuff is going to be done here in-house. The mechanical parts, like the collective system, the rotor system, we're going to order. We're going to order all that in. But the front gimbal is going to be 3D printed. We're going to, so there's going to be 3D printing involved in that. We're going to, with the CNC mill, carve out the frame plates and everything else. It does things that your wife will not let you do. But yeah, we were getting into that, but then we went into, which you will find a lot in my stream where we just kind of bounce around, into this right here. This was a idea that I had to make one of these and 3D print one of these ourselves, and that's kind of where we're at right now in this stream. But then give it about another half hour and we'll be on to something else. But we do pop up and do stuff, so we'll always go back to it. Let's get that down. How are we doing on that? We're good. So this is a model we just downloaded. This is a slip ring for the electronics. I don't know. I got to figure out how are we going to. Everybody has the skills. Somebody told me something the other day that I was kind of taken back by. Everybody has the skills to do this. I believe in everybody is capable of doing this. You just got to get in there and do it. Oh, Chaos Ruggers with Raid! My God, how are you doing, my friend? How is your day? How was your stream? Welcome in, streamers. What were you up to? Captain Chaos! I really wish we could translate that. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Shenanigans 3D, a variety streamer where we focus on 3D printing, electronics. We're playing around with a bunch of stuff. We're going to make a new one of these. This is pretty cool because this is about 5 years old, so we need to upgrade this. But we were just looking at it, and I just ended up closing it out again, didn't I? Let me reopen it, and I'll show you all what our next project is. Our next project, our next 3D printing CNC project is this guy right here. That guy right there. We are going to be making our version of this. 3D printed parts, CNC cut fiber, carbon fiber. So yeah, that is our next project. We were going over and looking at everything else. And then right now we are currently working on, I keep closing that out. I don't know why that keeps closing on me. Currently working on designing and 3D printing one of these. So this is a project, this is a real quick, simple project that we're going to be doing. A 3D hologram fan. And we got the parts here. We got the parts here for it. No jumping from the pool edges, right? No, I don't have the burn barrel hooked up. I don't. No, I don't. Actually, the burn barrel is running those lights right now. But yeah, that's what we're up to today. Everybody, make sure you head over and give Chaos Striker a follow. An awesome streamer. Love hopping in. Yes, LEDs, right? Shambard, welcome in, my friend. Is that one a paid model or free? Yeah, we did do, yeah. I don't have it hooked up. I don't think I think I might have taken, I'll have to look. So this is what they're talking about. This is the burn barrel. This is from Build-A-Robot. And if you pin, I think it's up on top of chat right now. Is it up on chat? Yeah. Okay. So George, we printed George, but the link up on top of chat. No, we did not finish the smartwatch. I have an idea. So those of you who are just joining, we got this little guy right here. Okay, and that is an ESP32 with a it's a 38mm watch. But this is going to be made into a pocket watch. We've kind of had it on hold for a little bit because I was kind of brainstorming how I'm going to do this part here. But this, with the collaboration of Build-A-Robot, who's in chat right now, who is an awesome designer, same thing with Jaden 3D, he's another designer as well. We are going to be taking this, turning it into a pocket watch. We kind of, like I said, we kind of put it on hold for a second until I kind of figure out how to model for this down here. But once we get the pocket watch part modeled, it's going to be sent over to Build-A-Robot, so Build-A-Robot can do his thing with him, and his wife can do his thing on the pocket watch. But yes, we will be having a 3D printed pocket watch using this. It's a little 38mm display. But yeah, this is the burn barrel. It does light up. We do have LEDs here on top. I do not have. It does run off an ESP32. I took the ESP32 out because it is running. The ESP32 is running. What is it running? What do we have that ESP32 on? We did a project with that ESP32. That's gonna boggle me right now because this is not running the ESP32. This is running off of my controller for the TV. We made something, didn't we? I thought we made something. No, I have several ESP32s. I got a bunch of them. They're all in use. We made something with it. What did we do with that? Oh, the Christmas tree. No. I'll be right back. From 3D Fuel, we have bubblegum pink and tangerine orange, PLA+. What color do you want to choose?
Tangerine orange.
Okay. Not sure what happened to all of our rice, so I'm using sprinkles. But here we have it, a maraca. I had some issues printing this. Not sure why. This is Enviro ABS Black from 3D Print Life. And this is a busted part off by Drill Press. Let's do some practical printing. Okay. This is what we made with. There's my spare. It's my spare. I only have like maybe 6 or 7 of these, and this is the only spare I have. So we made this. I completely forgot about this. It's been sitting in my truck. Yeah, I know. It's been sitting in my truck, and yeah. This is the coolest thing. You can actually get this model These are 2.7 millimeter LEDs. You can get this model if you bang Discord. Go down to the mod. It'll send you to Shenanigans Discord. It'll send you to my Discord. This model is not officially released, but you can get this model. You can get this model pre-release, and this is for next Christmas. But you can get it now over on Discord. And also, we have a redemption. We do have a redemption down on the down in the buttons. If you hit the Xmas rocket and you have that pop up on screen, your name does get put on. On our little rocket that we designed and made. Your name goes on here, and then it gets hung up on our tree. You can also get that model too. That is in my Discord channel as well. All right, so this is an addressable little spiral tree. We'll hook it up. Which one does it take? It takes. I gotta make sure I have the correct cable. I gotta turn on the overhead light, bright light. Might not be able to hook it up actually. That's on here. Oh, here's our flight controller for our next project. Does this have power? Oh, I think I put it over here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Chris, you probably already are. You're always like 8 steps ahead of me. Awesome. Huge shout out to my mods. A flamethrower. Jaden 3D, I think I got you, didn't I? I'm gonna double check that. Did you redeem that before? I think you might have. I'm gonna write you down here, and I'm gonna double check just to make sure I. Nathan builds things. How are you doing, my friend? Make sure I write these down here. Oh, a little under the weather, my friend. Oh, I hope things get better for you. I'll keep you in my thoughts. I'm doing good, though. I'm doing good. So with the rocket so far, we have Pezliz to finish up. We have Nathan Builds Things, Mr. Wizix, and Laura, and 2 new ones, Laura and Jaden. So I'll be printing those off here. I'll be printing those off here right after I end stream. So we'll have those up and ready to put on the tree tomorrow. When did you do a rocket? Did you do a rocket earlier on the last stream? If you did, I might have printed it out. I'll have to double check, but I do have you down, Jaden. I do have you down. So if I didn't do one already, we'll have that done tonight. All right, so here is the Christmas tree. Whoops, that's not the right button. Okay. Turn into flamethrowers, right? So here we go. Here's the tree. We just did this the other day. You can, like I said, in Discord, you can get this model now. It's not in the official release of it, but yeah, it's not the official release. The official release will be next Christmas, but you are able to get it only in Discord right now. Next year it will be up on Thanks and all that stuff. We're going to play around with it. Let me switch my internet over to. Wonder why I can't find that hidden network. Huh. It's not showing up. Maybe if I can try to do. Let's see if we can bring it up. No, what the heck? What was that? Let's see if I can bring it up on the phone. It might be connected up to. It might be connected up to stream. This is WLED is on here. Yeah, it's saying it's offline for some reason. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. That's why it's offline, because it is connected to our stream right now. Yeah, so these LEDs are the 2.7 millimeters. I did the 3 foot. All you need is the 3 foot one. You need the smallest one. Because you have to cut them. There is 330, or no, I'm sorry, no, there's 137 LEDs on here. Yeah, I know, as soon as I see the police. This is what's left over when you do the tree. This is what's left over. Have the 3.2 foot, whatever it is. And then for the star, for the star, which is, it's all linked in Discord. For the star, you need, oh crap. You need one of these, a single addressable LED. You just pop it off, and you print it, and it just snaps. It just pops in place, and then you solder everything all together, and there you go. We will get this. This is connected to Lumia Stream right now. So we'll need to go in there and figure out which one it is. It's that one. So we need to turn that off. Turn that off, and then come into it's not allowing me to turn that to get rid of that for some reason. All right, there. So that should do the trick now. So if we unplug this, it should come up with its own address now instead of what it did was it connected to my lights. That's what it did. It connected to my lights instead of connecting its own network. Connected to the lights. And it's still not doing it. But yeah, we can make this all different, like, cool stuff. Wonder why it's not allowing me to connect. I had this in my truck. And driving down the road with it, like, all making all cool stuff. I might have assigned a different IP address because I did not have my assigned IP on it. So I might have assigned it to a different IP address. Back up to our control center here. Yeah, so it's off of LumiaStream. It's not on LumiaStream. Let's try. Yeah, okay, so let's try reconnecting to let's see if we can make it to have it discovered. It says no lights found. Well, let's try the manual. And what was it? 192. Well, we might be in now. Yes, we're in. Cool. Here we go. We are in. We'll drop the brightness down to about there, I guess. We'll add a, let's go to the big screen. We'll add a segment. This segment is going to stop LEDs 136. The new segment is going to be 37. Oh my. All right. I just lost power to my audio, my headphones. Okay, so let's turn this off. Let's make the star. Let's do a candle. And we'll save that. We can bring this, I'll bring this right back up on screen. All right, there we go. Yeah, we'll break it out there out of the range of the lights. Color twinkles. So we got a candle on this one, so that should flicker. What's dancing shadows? There's one in here I found out was really cool. Maybe it's glitter. Glitter's a cool one. That one kind of like spirals around with a single, like a dot. But yeah, we're going to use this program for our LED fan thing. We'll do that first, so we'll make like a kaleidoscope kind of like wave of colors and stuff, and then we'll slowly start programming it, learn how to program the pictures in with the other stuff. It's so easy, Jaden. So I've actually had when we did this after stream, after we did the stream, I had a lot of people respond about this. about, they want to know how to do this with WLED and with an ESP32. I got a bunch of people asking me about it, and I think I'm going to. Lake is a cool one. I should do a tutorial for it. It's very simple. I'll do a tutorial on it. Throw that tutorial up on YouTube. Not just the tree, but just how to use an ESP32 with WLED and string of lights, string of LEDs. But we'll do it on stream too. One of these days we'll sit down, like maybe like during the day or my day streams, we'll sit down and we'll go through all the steps of doing this. It's very, very easy. It's very straightforward. You can also get into, if you want to do stuff for your house, you can use an ESP32 with some pixel nodes. These are pixel nodes. Do I have any up here? No, I don't. These are pixel nodes right here. All right, so that's a pixel node. Those houses that you see on YouTube that do all the dancing lights and everything else to Christmas music, this is what they use. Right? This is what's used. There's a couple other different styles too, but this is the main one. Yeah, the VOD for this burn barrel should be on my YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm gonna do a separate thing just strictly based on WLEDs. So we'll go through all the different setups, because you can do so much. Like if you go into the config here, go into LED, there's a bunch of different styles of LEDs you can use, bunch of different chipsets. There's button configuration, so you can have it, you can push a button and it'll cycle through stuff. You can do grids. You can do like matrix. Do I have my matrix handy? There's a matrix on that printer right there. There's a matrix on that. Yeah, there's like 16 by 80, I think, or maybe it's 16 by 64. Yeah, 16 by 64. So you can do matrices, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. You can have, I don't know how far you can push these, but you can use this as a controller for your X lights, which X lights is running these LEDs right now. That is all, which I'm missing. I got 3 of them that are out. I didn't program them, but X lights is running my TV and those LEDs right now. That's all running off of X lights. And they should be blue, not yellow. Oh no, I got them on a rainbow. X Lights is the program you use for doing all those Christmas displays, but you can use this with WLED. You can convert this little guy into a controller. That runs on a separate controller, a completely separate controller dedicated to X Lights. How to solder LED strips. Yeah, they do make connectors that you can just plug right in. I need to charge these. What the heck? What else do we have on here? Oh, let's get back into. Oh, now it just turned bright. Oh, Jade, it's so easy. It's so easy to do this. I mean, it walks you right through it. All you do is you go to the you go to the program. You just type in Google, whatever you use, WLED. You plug this into your computer and you hit install. That's it. And then you need to go to you need to find the IP address of this. And then once you get the IP address of this, then you just type in the IP address and it'll open up the screen that we see right here. So once you find your IP address, you type the IP address in here, it'll open you up to the screen. You configure your LEDs in here, and it tells you how to do it. But you configure your LEDs in here. But yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we can do that on tomorrow's stream. Yeah, if I stream tomorrow, we'll go over this. I'll wipe this out and we'll go from scratch. And then I'll clip that part. I'll take that video and I'll edit that video and pop that video up on YouTube. Oh, I closed out my. I closed it out. Whoops. 198. Oh no, that's not the right one. There we go. We have to remodel our segment. 136, we're good. No, we're not. We don't need to remodel it. We're good. All right. What's Android? Android spins around in circles. Yeah. These are great. They're not reliable out in the winter time, like out in the outside, but they're good for stuff like this. Oh, Belverbot, you were mentioning about. I closed it out. I think that spindle thing is only rated for 250 RPMs. There's Colorful. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It's all white for y'all, but and then yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in here. What is Pixels? Huh. Popcorn. Popcorn is pretty cool. This is the problem, huh? Yeah, it's pretty cool though. I like it. Rainbow. There's a couple rainbows. Here's a Pride one, but that's that Pride's pretty cool. I like that. Puddle Peak. Puddles. Random color. Ripple rainbow. That's it's a little bit different. There was one in here that I found that I really liked. That's a pretty cool one. Sparkle Dark. Traffic light. It's like a European traffic light, huh? So yeah. Twinkle Cat. Washing machine. Oh, washing machine's pretty cool. I know it's not showing up well. That's like purple. That's blue. But yeah, there you go. The spiral tree. We did this, what, last week I think it was. Cruising Girl, I think in 8622 works. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of these models because one of the reasons why I haven't released, like fully released this, where you want to get on the Discord, is because I want a smaller. They make a smaller ESP32 that I want it all confined to where it's all inside here, right? So this will be like a solid base, but the ESP32 will be inside of this, and all you do, there will be a port, and all you do, like all this mess here, is not gonna. It's not gonna be here. The wires will be nice and neat. You'll have some wires exposed up on top, but that's okay. I just want it so you have the tree all self-contained, and all you do is plug your cord in the back, just like that. That's all I want. No, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to change. That's why it hasn't been. That's why I didn't release this up on things. So Basically, I just gave it to the people coming to my stream. Yes, Rocket Drone, thank you. How you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Yes, you can. That is one of the ones that I just discovered. I went through, and I think I have one right here, don't I? No, I don't. I do have one somewhere floating around here. I discovered that the other day. Oh, I got this little motor here. I discovered that the other day. When I was looking it up, that you can use one of those, and I just haven't used that part yet. I have absolutely no idea why I have acorns in this. So this is my little. Actually, I designed that. Yeah, I can. There is going to be soldering involved, so we're not going to be doing. I'm going when you wire this up. You're not going to be using this. You can if you want, I guess. I don't know, but this is going to be cut. These wires are going to be cut probably about there, and just kind of, fed down into here, and the wires are going to be wired directly to the whatever controller I find to use. I'm going to try out that seed, that little seed XIO thingy. I do have a few of those. For the holographic fan on the rotor for the chopper. The whole point of this is to be stealth. I don't think we can be stealth if we do that. They do make rotor blades for that. They do make rotor blades that light up when they spin. Turn it off, right? You should see when this quadcopter I'm on. You should see it when this thing is all lit up, because I have this one is like green or red, whichever one. What is it? It's green at night if it's flying at you at night, right? So yeah, this one would be this one would be green, and then, or wait a minute. Green on the right. This one will be green if it's flying at you at night, yeah. Yeah, it won't be stealth at all. Retromaker, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? So this is green and this one's red. I think it might be around the other way around. And then these flash white, but that is a 5-watt LED, white LED right there. And you can see this thing, like I've had this like way up in the air at night, and that thing just, you could see that for like I had the farthest I had this away was 1.5 miles away from me at night, and you could see this freaking thing blinking. You couldn't really see these lights, and there's lights here in the back. You couldn't really see those, but you were able to see this strobe at 1.5 miles away. You were able to see this light strobe. And then it strobes, but when I come into land, it also lights up. It stays solid when I land. I have a switch for it. Retromaker, how are you doing? Which, when we do the autonomous helicopter thing, we have to look into that. There are some pretty powerful LEDs that probably a 10-watt LED. We have to keep it within. What is it? I think I'm trying to remember. I think navigational strobes need to be visible 3 miles, I think. Yeah. I think it's 3 miles. I think in order for it to register, you have to have it like 3 miles, I think. Yeah. We technically could. Well, I don't think I wouldn't have the battery power to do that. I've had that 1.5 miles out. Oh, Build-A-Robot just said about having it on the blades up on top. But if we do it separately, all right, okay, all right, we'll do a mod. a module pack, right? So let's bring that back up. Why not? Discord. You know what? This has been an ad-free show today. Unless Twitch is adding stuff, I'm not. I have it all turned off, which is fine. I'll do that from time to time. Have it turned off. So. Yeah, so we could make a modular pack from the bottom of this and have it spin around on the bottom of it. So when we're looking up, is that, no, I think Builder Ball was talking about the blades, but if we do it on the bottom, we can really mess with people. I had, was it this one or it might have been another one? I think it was my other quad. I might have had it on this. There's a good possibility I did. Anyway, I had one of these. I built one of these where I had the arms. I had the arms all lit up with LEDs underneath it, and this thing was like crazy bright. And I was flying it around all at night. I was stopping traffic out here in front of my house because I was zipping up and down the field, and then I would just I would turn the lights on and then turn them off. Right, so I was using the goggles, and this camera. Well, this is the camera I use on all my cameras. This is the this is very, very good in low light. I can't even read it, but it's a Runcam. Can't remember which model it is, but it's a very, very good camera. You can switch on like a night mode, and you can see pretty good at night. But anyway, I was I was running around through the fields over here, and when I was going away from the cars, so they would see like the back of this going away from the cars alongside the road. This would be all lit up, and it just like people were stopping and slamming on their brakes because all of a sudden this like light would light up and flying all over the place, then it would disappear. I'd make it fly alongside the road to like 10 foot off the road. I was never on the road. I was off to the side in the field. I'd go out to the distance, and then I'd just shoot straight up, and then I'd turn the lights off. Your Octopus Quest has a drone. What's that? What is that? How do you spell it? It's a VR headset. Let's look it up. If you can patch video into it? It's called Quest, Meta Quest now. Are we building? Yes, right here. What you see on screen, that guy right there. We are going to be building that. Quest is VR goggles. If you can patch video into it, yes, you can use that. If you can patch video into it, external video, you can use it. Yes, Rocket Drone. We are yes, we are doing another one. Doing another drone build. This guy right here. Well, this is what we're going to be modeling it off of. This is what's giving us. This is going to be our kind of. We're going to kind of follow this a little bit. So we're going to make a modular system. Yeah. We're going to cut our own carbon fiber for the frames. We're going to 3D print and design and 3D print the gimbal and everything else. But yeah, we'll be ordering in the hub. I don't know what we're going to do for the back end. We're going to run motor, or if we're going to run a shaft or a belt. Yeah, we are. I am trying to keep it military style. Oh, that's right. They are called UAPs now. It's something different every time, isn't it? But yeah, it's going to be fully autonomous. I want to be able to sit here at the PC, fly it from the PC. We can stream the whole thing, fly it around, have it hover, use the gimbal to look around. We're eventually going to be putting infrared camera on it. So that will all come down to it. But no, they're not rocket launchers. I think they're the batteries. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're probably the batteries. I'll probably be using. Well, I tell you what. I'll be right back. Okay, so we'll have to do this manually because my Stream Deck just turned off. There we go. Why is that got messed up somehow? Huh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, we'll have to figure out a modular system for the payload if we put payload on it. I got to figure out what motor to use. I think the best size we should do is probably a 450. Drop some presents. I would like to make one of those. I've always looked at those try things. They're pretty cool. I should have enough power back here so I can get this back. Power is on. How's the battery low and you just went and charged it? What's that paired to? Paired to something. Okay. Well, that is not going to work for me. It keeps shutting off. Anyway, sorry. So that's not going to work. All right. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. It should be pretty straightforward, actually. I think if we stick to the 450, all right, it will be a pretty decent size. We'll be able to get the parts. Now, there's a 3D printed one I saw on YouTube the other day. Is that that little guy? There's a little 3D printed helicopter that I tried to print. I think I might have the parts up here for it. I tried to print it, but it didn't print too well. And it's something that I had to do in resin, which I really didn't follow through. No, it's not in there. Yeah, there's a 3D printed helicopter, a collective pitch helicopter. Oh, it's about 2 to 3 feet in the wingspan. Oh, with the downloadable kit. If you find it, no, pop it up in our Discord in the links. I'll check it out. But yeah, this is gonna be cool. We got to figure out what size motor for it. Now I'm all about. I am willing to sacrifice motor size for battery size. If we can get this thing light, I want this thing to run for at least a half hour. That's gonna be a little tricky. So one of the reasons why I'm going with a helicopter instead of a multi-rotor. So we can get a little bit more flight time out of it. So we're gonna have to make sure it's light. We're gonna have a bunch of electronics on this thing. We're gonna be running LiDAR on it. Yeah, this is going to be it's going to be an interesting project. But we have to, when we design it, when we start doing the design for this, because we're going to cut the CNC plate to the frame ourselves. We're going to cut we'll CNC the carbon fiber. The rotor system, that's all going to be bought. We're not going to mess around with that. That will just be. Could we do it? Yeah, we could, but that's just going to be that's just going to complicate something when we can already have access to it. We can buy a collective rotor system for like, what we were finding the 450 size for like what, 20, 30 bucks. The 600 size was what, like 60 bucks. So the whole rotor system, that's going to be pre-built. We'll buy that. We're basically what we're going to do is we're going to outsource the rotor system. We'll get the motor for it. We're basically going to be designing the frame ourselves. I want it to be low and compact. I want it to be able to hold extra battery power. I want a 30-minute flight time out of this. That's our goal, of a 30-minute. Bang Discord. "30-minute flight time. Going to have a front gimbal system on it that's going to be modular. So we'll start off with a regular camera that we can pan and tilt and spin around, and then we'll do a modular system with that where we'll add cameras to it when the budget allows, when the funding is there, right? We'll slowly build up on that. We'll keep the gimbal system, the base of the gimbal system, the same. We'll just have like pop-on modules. We'll do a forward-looking camera for flight. We're going to run iNav because iNav just released iNav 8 that has a huge amount of more features, 32 channels now, and a bunch of navigational stuff. They also have an avoidance system on there now, full autonomous, which they had autonomous back on 4, I think. And then, yeah, I wanted to keep it nice and slim. There's a bunch of other. See if I can bring up the other systems. There's a bunch of other ones. These are all RCs, but I went down the rabbit hole of the military for some reason. Yeah, look, see, so the battery pack on this one, the battery, yeah, they must be the batteries, because the battery here is down here on the bottom instead of on the side. Here the batteries on the side. I don't know what that is. But it looks like it's the same one, but it's just a different configuration. Here's a completely different one. That one's two-bladed. Well, it looks to be about the same, I guess. Maybe a little bit different. I did come across a side view profile of it. I'll have to look for that again. We can use the side view to start do the modeling of it. Yeah, so they must be the battery packs. Yeah, it does, right? Johnny 5 laser. It does, doesn't it? It looks like the laser from Johnny 5. Look at this. Look at that thing. Oh, that's one of those quadcopter conversion things. Oh, that's got a gas. Is that a gas-powered motor? Oh, we should make one of those things. Like, so we got the. Yeah, let's look up. I want to look something up here. Because I do own the files. I bought the files, what, a year ago, actually. It's been a year. 30... Oh, where is it? 30 Labs print, maybe this might be it. Epic Man, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Hope your weekend was good. We're making a drone. We're making another. I got the itch. I had the itch again to make another quadcopter, another autonomous quadcopter, and it went from that into making something like this. So this is our next project. I do have. I don't know what they're barking. I don't know what they're barking about. There's nobody out there. There's nobody out there. Okay. Where is it? Is it in this? Is it in this? We do have one of these planes. We bought the files for it. No, it's not this one. Oh, good. You made it home? Okay, we'll check that out here in a second. No, it wasn't. I can't remember. Maybe it was in here. No, it was, what was it? Talon planes or something like that. All the files are on my old PC. I need to be able to get those down. I thought 30. Anyway, there is a plane that we downloaded and I started to print it. I actually got the filament in for that, but it is a huge plane. It takes like 2 rolls of filament. I can't remember what the size of the wingspan is, but it is a UAV. I can't find. We'll have to bring it up on another stream. But it's a massive wingspan, like a huge wingspan. I think it's like a 7-foot wingspan. But it is a slow flyer. It is a it's a pusher plane. So the prop is in the back. Actually, if you go down into my channel, I wonder if I can pull that up. If you scroll down on my channel's homepage, you'll see a link there for a donation link. It shows that plane in it. Let me see if I can. Maybe that will send me to the link. Maybe it's an about. All right, cool. Titan Avenger. .3D hangar, that's where it's at. Titan Dynamics, that's where we're at. Oh, it's a lot cheaper now. That thing was like $60 when we bought it. Now it's like $25. Yeah, this plane right here. I own the STLs for this. It's not my model, but I mean, I bought the STL files for this plane. So we're going to start working on this again. I printed the tail in the back. In fact, actually, I got the Snow Labs carbon fiber. All the Moms project or whatever it's called, I think they might do, but it's I'm pretty sure if I reach out to a couple people with Polymaker, they would do it. I already had the filament for this. Yeah, I already had the lightweight filament. That stuff is not fun to print, let me tell you that. It is a pain to print with. It's stringy and everything else. And we got the motor and everything for it. We just need to print the darn thing. Yeah, this is the filament. The Polylite lightweight PLA. This plane takes 2 rolls of this stuff. That's how big the thing is. There were pictures on here. This thing is just badass. Look at this. I think I redesigned the front of this for this cone, or to accept something, but yeah, this we'll finish this up. Yeah, because it has a downward facing camera. I need to get the carbon fiber rods in for it though, but I have everything else for it. I got the motor, I got everything else for it, the electronics. I just need to get the carbon fiber rods, and we need to print it. Yeah, here. Look how big that is. This will definitely be getting a long range system. We'll probably do, we can drop down to, well, we don't want to go down to 433. We could do 700 megahertz on this. Or we'll probably do 900 megahertz, would probably be better. Be less noisier. There is a picture of a girl holding it. Yeah, look how big that is. Isn't that crazy? What the other? Let's say she's what, 5 foot maybe. That's what guys, what, maybe 6 foot average. There was a let's see if we can find a description of it real quick. So this, with the Lion Pack, you can expect 250 kilometer range and 4 hours of flight time. This would be cool. So this would be cool. We can put the iNav on here. We can run the new one. But this is all done before pre-hand. You can do this back in iNav 4. But we can program this just to fly circles for like 4 hours around the house. What does it say? Okay, so the wingspan. Here's the wingspan, 2.2 meters. No, it's not. It's not a duct fan. They have the motor is right here in the back. I'm sure you can put a duct fan in there. What is 2.2 meters? Seven foot. Yeah, that's what I said, right? Yeah. 7 foot. So 7.2 feet. I need to do something real quick. All right. Sorry about that. Discord. I should keep my Discord up, but I don't. What the heck? I'm already in my Discord. That's why it keeps kicking me out. It's like, why do you keep kicking me out here? Did you put it in useful links? Where did you put that? Oh, thank you, Chris and Girl. You put in the Chasing Dream Full Color Twinkle Decorative Lights. Oh, wait a minute. I'll visit that afterwards. Oh, cool. All right. So that's the YouTube for it. I think I might have watched this the other day. What scene am I on here?
Welcome.
Bushmaster, welcome in. How are you doing today, my friend? We're checking out some. We're checking out some 3D printed planes right now. I think I might have closed it out. So this guy you see right here, we have a new project. And this is going to be a project for to show off at 3D Printopia and Murph and events. we are going to be making. We're going to be making one of these. We're going to be 3D printing, and yeah, here's a better picture of it. Hope that. No, I want to enlarge it. That's a funky. Oh, oh, that is a personal aircraft. We should make one of those, right? All right, here we go. So this, we are going to be making, designing one of these, autonomous, and we're going to be using the CNC to cut the frames out, 3D printing parts. So everything is basically going to be made from. Yeah, that's Twitch for you sometimes. I tell you what Twitch has been doing to me lately. It's been unfollowing people. I don't know what's going on with that. But we're going to be making this. There's a bunch of different variants of it. It all started out because this right here popped up on my feed this morning. I'm like, what the heck? And then I was clicking on it, and I was like, oh, we need to make one of these. And then it led me down the path of this guy right here. Ghost X is the name of that drone. So yeah, that's where we've that's kind of what we've been going over. I got to, before I start designing it, I got to figure out what size motor we're going to use. I got to do some electronic stuff on it so we can start designing around that. We're probably going to do it at a 450 scale. So that way we're not breaking the bank just on a single part. The 450 size seems to be relatively... Yeah, we were looking at the rotor system for a 450. It's like $30. For a 600, which I'd love to do. I know it did look. It does look like a sub, doesn't it? Yeah, because if we do a 600, if we do a 600 size, we'll definitely be blowing our budget. I mean, 600 size is like, for the rotor system, is like $60 and up. It's like, well, if that's just the rotor system. Yeah. And then we did a little bit of, talked about one of those LED light fans that we're going to be designing. We'll probably start that next weekend. I got to get the LED strips in for it, and I got to get the part for it. You're using the vacuum. I thought of you today, Tech Jeeper. When I was Royal Nomi, how you doing? Are you home? Oh my God. Yeah, I experienced that same thing with my son. Yeah. I hope you're home, and everybody, you can get some all the bad juju away, clear the air. Yeah, I'll talk to you about what I'll chat with you about what I went through with my son. But yeah, some policies were changed because of my son. Anyway, I'm glad BC's good. I'm glad you guys are finally home. Yeah. Glad you guys are home. Take a little breath of fresh air, and then chaos will happen again in a couple of days, right? That's just the way life is. Yeah. So, What we're talking about? I can't remember. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, TechSheeper. So I was thinking when I decided to go and do that model or design something like that model, I was like, we need to have a way. It's like I need somehow to get a clear dome for the cameras formed. And I'm like, oh, TechSheeper has a vacuum former. He's good. He's finally resting. Yeah, now it's time for, yeah. Yeah, definitely, like Cruising Girl said, don't forget to rest yourself. So, interesting. We got a lot of plan for this year. For 2025, like I said, 2025 is going to be bringing some huge projects here. Some really chaotic, some really cool stuff. And that is one of them. Yeah, he does. Yeah. He's got himself a vacuum form right now. I'd love to get one of those things. I just wouldn't use it enough. So what do you think? Think we can pull that off? Think we can get that all finished? I got, what projects, my God, projects I have lined up. We got to get the new studio done. Once we get that done, and then I'll have room, insert a dog vacuum joke here. Oh my God. Well, it's after hours, so we're all good. Once we get the studio done and get everything moved into there, then we can start on all these projects. We'll do the design of that. We're saving up for a Milo or the Rat Rigs version of it. I'm not sure which one yet. I'm waiting to see when Luke's supposed to be, Digital Dragon is supposed to be building his one here, next week, I think. Yeah. So we'll get that. We'll have room to start these projects. We got the plane to do. We got this new helicopter thing to do. We got a couple other things we got to do that I haven't finished up yet. We got the jet engine to do. I need to get some parts in for that. Yeah, coolness, right? It's just all going to be chaos. All going to be chaos. But with that, we are going to call it a night. We're going to head on over. Is he on? Yes. We're going to head on over to our good friend BuildRobot. Old man has vacuum thing on. Lots of vacuums everywhere. Yeah, it's just a vacuum freaking place. We're going to head on over to BuildRobot. See what kind of bad advice we have from him. Don't forget, tonight at 8 o'clock on Big Jano's on the Twitch is his stream of the light show. And then at 10 o'clock over on his YouTube channel tonight is his stream. It's the light show over on YouTube. So that's at 10 o'clock Eastern time, 8 o'clock on Twitch. Make sure you head over there, give him a follow. We're going to start the raid. We're going to go over and bug at BuildRobot. Everybody have a beautiful weekend. I will try to come back on tomorrow. If I'm not on tomorrow, I'm definitely going to be on Christmas Eve. It's going to be late night. It's going to be like 9, 10 o'clock at night. We'll jump on for a few hours and kind of play around. FDM is overkill. So if I don't catch you by then, have a beautiful holiday. Stay safe. Enjoy your family. Yeah, thank you for all the raids today, the hype train. Thank you all for just being here. Thank you for being you. Let's head over to BuildRobot, get some bad advice. Y'all take care. See ya.